How's it, guys? Young Car is here. Today I am introducing to you my car. I can't believe that I haven't filmed a single video about my car for a long time. So I thought today would be a perfect opportunity to showcase my 2018 BMW 320i. I'll also show you all the modifications that I have done to this car. So let's first start off with the front. This is my baby. I have done everything on this car by myself, the entire body kit. So as y'all can see, I did do the yellow DRLs. So it's not the standard white DRLs anymore. So that's really nice. This is the LCI, so it does have the beautiful LCI lights. But I'm really proud because I did take off the lights here and I did change the modules on these lights. I also did put these beautiful faux canards right here, and I do have an M Performance lip. I unfortunately did go through something a little earlier. I also do have my black double slat kidney grills with the yellow V-brace covers, and of course I do have the black badge. These are just stickers that you put up top, but it just makes this car look so nice on the front, especially with my window tints on the windshield. This car, yeah, it isn't really that legal. So let's begin with my tires. As y'all can see, I still have the standard 18-inch tires, but I am planning one day to swap them to a nice black rims. And again, I do have my black badge. So I also do have the M4 style mirror caps and the M Performance sticker. I do also plan to put on some side skirts, which will make the side more aggressive. So let's begin with the window tints on this car. You may be wondering. So on the windshield I have 50% window tints, the side I have 20%, and the back you'll see I have 5%. But just look at this absolutely gorgeous profile on my car. I absolutely love it. My spoiler is peeling a bit, but this is the PSM style spoiler for the F30. And again, you have the beautiful, absolutely stunning LCI taillight. I've absolutely always loved this section here. So as y'all can see at the back, it's mostly stock except the window tints. I do have a very exciting mod that I'm planning. I am putting a Valvetronic muffler on this car with a dual exit conversion. And again, I have my black badge. So as y'all can see, I have a sound system on this car. I have fitted the sound system by myself. So this is a 1200 watt RMS subwoofer. It does do the sound waves, I think from 45 hertz and up. It's a black spider, which is really nice. And also I have swapped my side speakers to JBLs, which you will see. But yeah, this is the other side profile. My fuel cap is not closing because I have such a powerful sound system in this car. So this is my other profile right here. You probably have seen my car around just because of these profiles. So this is the back of my beautiful car, and you may be just wondering, geez, what are those purple lights? I will tell you a bit later. You can see the cable running. So yeah, I do have my JBL speakers over here, and normally at the back seats, that's where my golf clubs normally sit. They're barely used. So now you may be wondering, how did I get these ambient lightings? The F30s don't come stock with them. Wow, guys, it took me over 30 hours to do. So I ran 6 cables from a fuse tap into each door, and then there's each module. So there's 4 modules in each doors, and then in the front I join another 4 more wires so they can go into another 3 more modules. So it's a very complex system that I have done. Now you may be wondering also, what is this SSR performance? This is Power Flow in Randburg, because I will show you what we have done to this car. As y'all can see, we have an open cone intake. You know what that means? That this car is a stage 2. I will give you the specs on this car when we take it on a little drive. And as y'all can see, I'll continue with the badging there. But look how nice and clean it is. This is a huge intake. It's a K&N intake. It makes beautiful noises, as you will hear later. But yeah, I absolutely love how this car looks. I personally think that the front end on this car is my favorite, but I know very well once I put in the dual exits at the back will become my favorite part of this car. I really hope it won't start raining when we take a nice little drive, but let's enter the inside of my baby. As y'all can see, very, very nice and clean. This car is spec'd up really nicely. I've got the leather dashboard. I've got the wooden acronite trim over here, which is really nice. And yeah, this is an M Sport. So this car does have the ZF8 Steptronic. So it is a dual clutch transmission basically. But yeah, let's take this car out for a nice little drive. I'm really proud of it. As y'all can see, I really spent a lot of effort with these lights. It looks so OEM. I did this all by myself. The only thing I didn't do is the stage 2 basically, and the window tints. But yeah guys, let me show you what this car is made of. Alright guys, hopefully my audio issues are finally sorted out. Let's take my car out for a nice little spin so you could see what a stage 2 320i is like. So this car, stock. I'll stop talking, just hear how it sounds. We got popcorn. We got popcorn. So yeah, so stock, this car would normally produce around 182 horsepower. We did put a modest stage 2 on this car, so it produces around 240 horsepower, 250 horsepower. It's never been on the dyno, but as y'all can see over here, the sports displays have been modified. As y'all can hear, that turbo is absolutely insanity. So this car, I've tested it. It'll do a 0 to 100 in around 5.9 seconds. It's nearly as quick as the 435 that I really love driving. I've actually reviewed it a long time ago, back in 2021. We're on comfort mode, so yeah. So this car does have 8 gears, like I stated. I do have a low fuel, but that means that the car will be quicker. You know, these taxis, they always ruin things for me for some reason. But yeah, anyways, this car is one heck of a daily driver. So I took it to Belito, and it's so fuel efficient on the highway. I was cruising at a nice speed, and I managed to go from Joburg to Belito in one tank, guys, one tank. My average was around 8.5. It's like, guys, yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna stop the music in this video so you can hear everything, the turbo, everything. I would love to put a microphone in the intake one day. Are you gonna stop or? The brakes are really nice on this car. I've used them a lot. But I'm really excited for the Valvetronic, because right now the intake noises are louder than the exhaust itself, guys. But if you put it on comfort mode in traffic, it's nice and comfortable. So if you drive it modestly, this car will get around 11 litres per 100 k's on the city. However, if you drive it like I do normally, I keep it in comfort mode most of the time, it's around 14. So yeah, it's really not the most fuel efficient, but it's a lot better than my E90 320i. That thing, I cut the exhaust. I chopped it. It was ear-rapingly loud. Yeah, but I've been looking forward to make this video for a while. I will be also changing my front lip, so it's not for it to not be broken. But they're so expensive, guys. All these modifications for these BMs are expensive. But anyways, this car does have launch control from factory. It's not a modified launch control. It's from factory. We tend to ask BMW, why do we need launch control in a 320i? And when I learned there's launch control, I'm like, no man, this car shouldn't be stock, especially because it's got the top of the range paddle shifters, you know, the transmission. Ugh, the stupid traffic, absolutely stupid traffic. Oh, and funny thing is, the first time I drove this car, which was in April 2025, last year, I ran out of fuel right by the petrol station. Luckily, I was with my best friend, and he went to go walk for me to get some fuel for me. So that's really nice. Anyways. Let's see how this car performs on the highway. Yeah, you know, this is my baby. I take care of it. I've never let it go above 6,000 RPM. It's never been above 6,000 RPM, even when I did the 0 to 100 test time. All right. You can imagine what a blast it was taking this car out to Belito, because it's so quick, it sounds amazing. You know, on every single day, I keep getting impressed by this car. It's so effortless. You don't need to like floor it to overtake. Nothing. It's absolutely amazing. Eish, I wish there wasn't traffic. But anyway, something I find absolutely insane about this car, if you put it on 8th gear, look where it just chills at 120. It chills at 1.7k RPM. No wonder it's so fuel efficient. as y'all just saw, no words. I'm gonna start doing more POV drives in this car for you guys. Anyways, one thing I love about window tints, especially on the windshield, is people don't see you. So you can act like a complete jerk and you don't need to worry about people seeing you, especially the front windows being tinted, you know. Anyways, this concludes basically our little POV drive on my little car. It's a beast, I know. So I would love to know your thoughts on this car in the comments, and if you have any suggestions on what more modifications to do on it, I'd appreciate it. Yes, like. Well, I'm sure to end this video off, we have to absolutely hear how this costs. Oh, never mind, we can't because the robot just turned green. Hey, but it's fine. Once Valvetronic muffler goes in, I'll be doing a vlog for it, and then y'all can hear how this car will sound when it's opened up with the chopped muffler. It'll be absolutely amazing because it'll also have the what is this, the F1 diffuser, so that would be really nice. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's a bit different than usual, but I hope you like my car. Been wanting to do this video for a while, but I never had the chance to. I don't have the time to, but now I finally managed to have the time to do that. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a beautiful day. God bless.